All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're unpacking something literally every serious e-commerce operator needs to master: eBay's incredibly strict 2026 performance metrics. If you're looking to protect your margins, absolutely crush the competition, and unlock maximum visibility for your listings, well, consider this explainer your ultimate playbook. We're going to map out exactly what it takes to reach that top tier. So let's go!
Okay, so what exactly is a top-rated seller? First off, it's really important to understand that this is an account-level distinction. It's awarded to sellers who consistently hit eBay's absolute highest performance standards. We're talking shipping speed, order accuracy, top-tier customer service. And they evaluate this every single month, usually around the 20th. So it's not just some little listing badge you simply check a box to get. No, this acts as the ultimate shield and visibility booster for your entire business operation.
Here's our roadmap for this explainer. We'll cover the top-rated advantage, cracking the 2026 metrics, unlocking top-rated plus, your step-by-step playbook, and finally, automation and scaling. We've got a clear path from the absolute basics all the way to advanced operational tactics.
Starting off with Section 1, the top-rated advantage, and really, why you should even care.
Well, just look at these incredibly tangible perks. Achieving this status gives you massively increased search result visibility. Basically, the algorithm favors you, so buyers see you first. You get these exclusive badges on qualifying listings, which builds instant trust with anyone scrolling by. You also get crucial protection against abusive buyers and false claims. You know, like a buyer claiming an item is not as described when it clearly is, or returning something damaged that completely wasn't your fault. And honestly, perhaps best of all, you get discounts on final value fees. This directly protects your seller margins and drives up your conversions. It's a real game changer.
Moving right along to Section 2, cracking the 2026 metrics. And spoiler alert, these requirements are strict.
First hurdle, time. Your account must be active for at least 90 days from the date of its very first successful sale. eBay implemented this baseline requirement to keep unstable or completely brand new sellers from instantly qualifying. Basically, they want to see a proven, stable track record before they hand over the keys to the castle.
Next up is the minimum volume requirement. And no, you can't just sell one really expensive item to qualify. You actually have to generate over $1,000 in total revenue across at least 100 transactions with US buyers over the last 12 months. And keep in mind, cancellations, returns, or unpaid items, those do not count toward this 100 transaction minimum. It has to be real, fully completed business.
Now check out the incredible precision eBay demands here. We're talking micro percentages. Your transaction defect rate must be less than or equal to 0.5%. Cases closed without seller resolution got to be 0.3% or lower. Your late shipment rate has to be kept strictly under 3%. And you absolutely need a tracking upload rate of at least 95%. And that means an actual valid tracking number with a physical carrier scan. These are the exact architectural requirements that build a top-rated account.
Let's actually zoom in on that first metric, because honestly, this is the absolute danger zone. What exactly makes a transaction defect? Well, a defect happens if you, the seller, initiate a cancellation, usually because you ran out of stock. It also includes items that are significantly not as described, which lead to returns, or item not received claims that end up getting resolved in the buyer's favor. I gotta warn you right now, seller-initiated out-of-stock cancellations are literally the fastest way to completely ruin your metrics.
So, the absolutely crucial point here is this tiny threshold, 0.5%. To put that into perspective, if you process 200 transactions, you can only afford a single defect, just one. It leaves almost zero room for error in your day-to-day operations. Fulfillment accuracy here is just absolutely paramount.
Okay, Section 3, unlocking top-rated plus. This is the VIP lane, folks.
Once you have the account status, how do you get top-rated plus on a specific listing? You have to offer same-day or one business day handling time and at least 30-day free returns. Quick side note though, it is 14 days for select categories like jewelry or watches. Now, this is where the real fee discounts and that prestigious top-rated plus seal actually live. But a quick word of caution. You should selectively apply this only where your product margins actually justify eating the cost of those free returns.
And this perfectly highlights the structural divide in how modern sellers operate today. Classic e-commerce versus dropshipping. In classic e-commerce, you control the whole supply chain. You control the warehouse. That makes it way more straightforward to hit those super strict late shipment and defect thresholds. But dropshipping? That introduces major structural challenges. Supplier delays can easily cause late shipments, and supplier stock discrepancies can force you to cancel orders. And as we just saw, those cancellations count as fatal defects.
Which brings us nicely to Section 4, your step-by-step playbook for hitting your Q4 goal.
Here is an operational blueprint we enthusiastically recommend. Step 1. Choose profitable, low-risk products. Think branded electronics or new fashion, ideally sitting in that $20 to $80 range just to minimize your refund risks. Step 2. Optimize those listings with keyword-rich titles and super accurate descriptions to stop not-as-described claims before they happen. Step 3. Set incredibly reliable shipping and return policies. Step 4. Proactive customer service. Use templates and respond to buyer messages within 24 hours. That is non-negotiable. And finally, Step 5. Constantly monitor your metrics via the seller dashboard and fix the root causes of any issues immediately.
Now, here's a pro tip for building a truly resilient business. Build in a buffer. Use 2 business day handling instead of 1 day if your logistics aren't completely stable yet. Think of that 2-day handling window as your operational shock absorbers. It provides a massive cushion for your logistics, ensuring far fewer late shipments and keeping you safely under that 3% threshold until your daily operations are absolutely flawless.
Finally, Section 5, automation and scaling. Because we all want to grow without breaking everything, right? The secret here is automation software. For dropshippers, tools like Easing act as an operational shield. They handle automated stock synchronization, constantly monitoring your suppliers so you don't get hit with those dreaded out-of-stock defects. They feature auto-ordering, literally placing purchases with suppliers seconds after an eBay order comes in to totally minimize late shipments. And crucially, they automatically upload your tracking info to maintain that strict 95% valid tracking threshold. It basically acts as your automatic receipt of trust with the platform.
All right, let's smoothly pivot over to some advanced FAQs to close this explainer out. Our first question is for all the seasonal side hustlers out there gearing up for Q4. Can a seasonal seller actually keep top-rated status?
The answer is yes, absolutely. Seasonal sellers can qualify provided they hit the volume and performance thresholds during their active months. A few low-activity months in the summer won't directly hurt you, but there is a major catch. The evaluation window is a rolling 12 months. That means a badly managed, defect-heavy Black Friday in 2026? Yeah, that's gonna haunt your account metrics for a full year.
Next up is the ultimate fear of literally every e-commerce operator: losing the crown. What if I get a sudden spike in defects or late shipments? Can I recover my top-rated status?
Good news, yes! It's not a lifetime ban. Sellers absolutely regain their status once their metrics climb back into those acceptable thresholds during a future monthly evaluation. But listen, it takes incredible operational discipline. Recovering typically requires several months of perfectly clean performance. You'll likely need to pause your riskier listings, dial back your volume a bit, and deliver months of absolutely flawless service to dig your way out.
So, as we wrap up today's explainer, I want to leave you with a somewhat provocative question to think about. Is doubling your daily orders really worth it if it means sacrificing the meticulous customer service that earns you top-rated status in the first place? It's the ultimate balancing act, right? Rapid scale versus operational excellence? For serious e-commerce operators, growth should never come at the expense of your seller metrics. Thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive, and best of luck building your 2026 blueprint.